Video editing in Photoshop CS6 has gotten a complete overhaul, but what's even better is full-on video editing is no longer limited to the extended version of Photoshop. Anybody who owns Photoshop CS6 has the ability to edit their videos, and boy is it awesome. Importing a video into Photoshop is just as easy as opening up a photo. You can use the File Open option, or you can simply drag the video right into Photoshop. When the video is loaded, the super simple to use timeline will appear at the bottom of your workspace. Let's take a look at what you can do with your videos. Everything on the timeline is nicely laid out for you to start your editing. You start with one video and one audio track, but of course you can add additional video tracks if you need them. We'll get into that in a moment. Above your tracks you have a few simple buttons. The first 4 buttons are your navigation buttons. These are used to return to the beginning of the track, advancing frame by frame, and of course the play stop button. To the right of these 4 buttons, you have the option to mute the audio when playing back your video. Now this does not mute the audio for the final export. You'll see how you can do that shortly. Now we come to editing. The scissors icon allows you to split your clip wherever the playhead is. If I were to move the playhead right around here, pressing the scissors icon will split the clip right at this point. We also have the ability to trim our clips. Moving your mouse to the beginning or end of a clip allows you to drag away the portion you don't want. A nice overlay pops up showing you exactly what your new starting or ending point will be. Now that we have 2 clips on our timeline, let's add a transition. Adding transitions in Photoshop CS6 could not be any easier. Beside the scissors icon, we can click to view the available transitions. Adding one is as simple as dragging. Place it right in between 2 clips to create the transition. At any point during your edit, you can right-click on the transition to change the duration or even the type of transition. This also applies for video and audio files as well. Right-clicking on your video clip in your timeline will bring up a mini properties panel, allowing you to adjust different aspects of your video and audio. Under the video section, you can change the duration or length of the clip, and you can also adjust its speed. A lower percentage will slow the clip down, while a higher percentage speeds it up. In the audio section, you're able to change the volume, fade the clip's audio in or out, and completely mute it if you wish. For this video, let's go ahead and mute the audio of both clips. Now, what if you want to add additional video or audio clips? You have a few options. If you're looking to add an additional video clip to the end of your current clip, or you want to add an audio track, you can use the plus buttons on the right side of your timeline. As you can see, when I select a new video file, it adds it right at the end of my current clip. The same goes for audio. Let's add a nice Kevin MacLeod song to spice up this video. Now, what if you want to add your new video clip on top of your current video? Maybe you want to create a cutaway, but you don't want to split up the original video. Well, you can do that. Once you have added a new video clip to your timeline, in your layers panel, simply move it above the current video group. Now you can slide it anywhere you like on top of your current clips. Now that we've done some basic editing to the video, what else can we do? Here's something really cool. Just like you can apply filters to your photos, you also have the ability to apply them to your videos. However, if you were to visit the filter menu, you may notice that they're all grayed out. In order to start applying filters to your video, you first have to convert the video layer to a smart object. This can be done in your layers panel by right-clicking on the video layers you want to add filters to and choosing Convert to Smart Object. Once converted, you can apply a number of filters to your video, like the new oil paint filter. Just like smart objects for photos, not all filters will be available to use. In addition to filters, you can also add adjustment layers to your video projects. At the bottom of your layers panel, click the Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer icon, select the adjustment you wish to add, and tweak its settings till you're happy with the results. When you start adding filters and adjustment layers, playback of your video will become painfully slow. This is because Photoshop needs to render each frame before it can output a smooth video. You can either play the video and wait until it renders, or you can save it to your computer. At the bottom left of the timeline, you'll find the Render button. It looks like an arrow pointing to the right. This window allows you to name your file, choose the export location, and the compression method. If you're looking for high quality exports while keeping the file size low, I'd suggest using the H.264 format. Once the video renders and exports, you should be left with a pretty snazzy looking video, all edited inside of Photoshop CS6. If you want to check out what else is new in Photoshop CS6, head over to iceflowstudios.com. Take care.